Welcome to the Double O Podcast, episode 26. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and your co host, Unknown Skillz. Say what's up.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
We have news, anime news, other news, and then we were going to do Hikaru, but we're going to do that next week. And we also have top 5 ocular powers in anime, and we have a special twist on the versus battles. It's going to be against the Locust Invasion. So 10 million locusts coming in. Which anime squad or organization is defeating that locust threat? And that'll be at the end. Anything you want to say before we get into the news?
Uh, let's get it. Let's get it.
So first is the One Punch Man season 3 episode 3 had a production error where the character Royal Ripper was briefly drawn as a woman in the scene. I haven't seen the actual episode itself, but Skillz, you're defending this anime. Do you care to explain what happened here?
Listen, man.
No one
I'm
caught
gonna,
that?
I'm gonna defend One Punch Man until the day I die. It's not a bad anime. Maybe some bad animations. Maybe some bad parts. Maybe some bad mistakes they
It's not
did, and
bad.
just some
It's
dumb shit they've
mediocre.
done. But everyone's gonna watch the next episode. I'm telling you, the haters are just making. I don't actually why that animator did that. I don't know. Maybe he's just what do you call it? He's trolling the haters because he's giving them something to feed off of. Because there's just so many. We got to feed them. There's just so many on the bandwagon, and I would not be surprised if the next episode there was something even more noticeable. But who notices that? Did you notice that while they were fighting, or did
I,
you
I,
only
I,
notice?
I still haven't watched the second episode,
Okay,
but
let's say
yeah,
if you know if I feel like the only reason people are noticing things is because there's someone calling them out, and then that's when they focus on and drill in there. I didn't notice. I didn't care. I was enjoying the show.
you seen episode
Enjoying.
3?
I have not seen it.
I was gonna say,
But now that I've already got the news that that's gonna happen, I'll probably look out
you'll
for
see it.
it. I'm trying to forget it so that when I do watch it, it's not what I'm. That's not all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, funny thing is, one of my favorite reactors have already dropped this show and said it's trash. Not, yeah. So I'm definitely probably gonna see episode 2, and based on that episode, is good. I'm gonna see if I continue in it or not. I'm most likely not, but we'll see. I'll give it one more episode. That's it.
I'm not going to drop it. It's not giving me a reason to.
No matter how is there can animation get so bad to a point where you drop a show? Have you ever dropped a show based on animation?
Nope.
Never.
Nope. Because I'm not watching the show because of its animation. You know, people people say a lot of things about the Seven Deadly Sins because of the horrible animation in season one and the fights and stuff. I did not care for it. I enjoyed the I enjoyed the Seven Deadly Sins. The longer it got though, it felt like it was dragged out because of the plots, storylines, and everything going on. Which is why I would say Seven Deadly Sins is around like a 7, 8. But the animation doesn't dictate if the anime is good or not, and that's just my opinion.
It does it, but I'm not gonna watch it if it has bad animation.
I'm not gonna notice it. I'm gonna be too busy focused on the story, the plot, characters, everything else. Character development. That's what I look for. I look for a reality. Is this really happening? Could this really happen in the anime that they've made?
I feel I feel like I'm getting slapped in the face when I am presented with an anime that has bad animation. I feel disrespected that you gave me this product and you expect me to like it. That's how I feel about animes with bad animation. I understand though, but like when it just feels haphazard Like that first episode of season three, Seven Deadly Sins. I didn't even finish the episode. That's how bad it was. But let's move on to the next piece of news. Yeah, Demon Slayer has got 660 million globally, so they are now the number one highest grossing non-English language movie in the United States. They're the highest grossing Japanese movie, highest grossing anime movie, and highest grossing 2D animated movie. So shout out to Demon Slayer. Infinity Castle is still moving. It's still getting numbers, even though that Infinity Castle movie fell below my expectations. What didn't fall below my expectations was Chainsaw Man, the Rise arc. It's currently number one. It's the number one movie in the world as of Sunday. Has overwhelming box office numbers. I think it had like 100 million globally. Those
Dang.
numbers could be wrong. I let me see if there's it shows in the next, but it does have 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It was at 96 due to some kind of like bug. It was an error on the website's part, so it wasn't actually 96, but it got changed to 100% Rotten Tomatoes. Also, my review of spoiler-free review on Chainsaw Man, the Reze movie, is on my TikTok and YouTube. Links in the description. When are you about to see Chainsaw Man?
I don't know actually. It'll be most likely in these next 7 days, but
Make sure, like I said, make sure you ain't got nothing to do the next day, because you might not be able to sleep.
we're different, brother.
All right, so the next piece of news, we got One Piece. I want to know how you feel. I want to know how you feel about this. They have a new broadcast schedule, so they are going to have two cores with a max of 26 episodes total each year, and they are going to take a break for the winter. Egghead is supposed to be finishing up by the end of this year. Then they are going to take a break until April. They're going to come back April, and it's basically going to be 2 seasons out of the year for One Piece. I think this is a W for One Piece. This will give them a chance, give them some breathing room to actually give animation to every episode and not just some episodes. I think the fans of the anime will be satisfied. I think the overall product and animation and pacing will improve with this. It just depends on how much farther the manga can get ahead of the anime. Do you think this is a W for One Piece anime?
It might be. The reason I said might be because of all the points you've given, and fans like myself who are tired of watching them and catching up with no time in between. They might like that. Like I am not caught up because of the intermittent breaks they take. They take like 1 week, they go off, and then they come back the next week, and then they take 2 weeks off, and then they come back the next week, and it's just going up and down and up and down, and you'll never know when the next episode is going to come out unless you're keeping up to date with it. And also, I'm one of those fans who don't watch fillers, so I think I could enjoy this break from One Piece as they build up. And you said 26 episodes a year or two
Yeah,
seasons? Okay, okay.
26 episodes. So each core is going to be 13 episodes.
Is core like half a season?
A core is a season,
Okay,
13
okay.
weeks.
That sounds like it's going to be faster paced.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
don't know
good.
the pacing of the manga. I'm not that experienced with it. I just started reading it, but
Well, right now I'm in the next arc, only one arc forward. If what you said is true and they finish up Egghead, That means this arc that I'm watching should be fit into 13 episodes,
I
which
have
doesn't sound bad.
I have no idea, but the Elbath arc will begin in April.
That's what I'm watching right now. Elbaf arc.
People have said it's good. That's what I've heard.
That's why I'm telling you. If they can fit all of this into 13 episodes, the pacing is gonna sound great. But they have to fit everything.
I'll be waiting on it. I'll be looking forward to it. So our next piece of news, My Hero Academia, has been popping off. Personally, for me, it's been popping off. It's been popping off for like 3, 4 seasons now, but this season in particular is getting very high ratings. Uh, the strongest IMBD ratings in the series history. So, episode 1 of season 8 had a 9.1, episode 2 had a 9.7, episode 3 had a 9.8, and then episode 4 had a 9.7. So very very high ratings for this anime, and it actually reflects how good this anime is. It's no exaggeration how good this season is. It's insanely good. When are you gonna start My Hero? Final season 8. I already know that you read the manga, but
I'll probably start it after I finish Togen Anki. Anki.
I forgot you told me about that. So we just skipping over, Dr. Stone now.
Now, I be forgetting, man. I'll be trying to fit in so many new animes before the end of the year. But I'm gonna try to find the time. Actually, I have the time.
Cause what
I'll
I'm
probably watch it. I'll probably watch it this Friday or Saturday while I'm at work.
okay. So I want to do a ranking for the summer anime, but I personally have to finish Dr. Stone and Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus.
Have you
And
seen some of the episodes from Rascal Does Not Dream Santa Claus?
nah, I haven't seen any of it. Just images. And then you got to get on that Sakamoto Days too.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be checking that out. This I got that Kingdom and Lord of Mysteries to check out.
I forgot about Lord of Mysteries. No one talks about it at all. We have the Winter 2026 lineup. Um, we'll go through it real quick. Let me know if anything sticks out. Or, yeah. So we got Free Run Season 2 returning January 16, 2026. I know you're going to watch that.
Woo!
We got Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 coming back January 2026. I know you're going to watch that.
I'm hearing fire.
Here's what. Oh, man. I'm looking at this, bro. This may be one of the greatest anime season lineups since this summer.
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise Season 2, January 2026.
Let's go. Let's
But
go.
do not sleep. Do not sleep on what I'm looking forward
Oshinoko.
to. Oshinoko Season
I already
3,
know. I already know. Woo!
January
I'm telling you,
2026.
nothing but bangers right now.
Um,
There is one anime that you dropped. Well, you didn't technically drop it, but you told me you're not live right now for the end of season 2.
what anime?
Moshoku Tensei.
That's on here?
Yeah.
I don't I don't see it. You looking at the right thing?
I'm looking at something. I'm looking at different anime schedules. The one you looked at, I looked at that, and then I looked at another one.
Yeah, there's a lot of schedules. When does Mushoku Tensei come out? I'm not looking forward to it, by the way. But when is it?
That's it.
When does it come out? I'll watch it.
I gotta get the date right because right now it's updating, so this date's not accurate. This is February of October 2026,
So
but
is
it doesn't
that
give me the month there.
it's not confirmed
Oh, it's
based on the source?
now. Let me see. Look, we can check right now to see if our sources are the same. Because there's one anime right here that I've been waiting for, that you know that I love. It also confirms that ReZero is coming out.
2026.
Yeah, ReZero. They spell it. They spell it. It's all Japanese though. ReZero Hajimero Isekai Sekatsu 4.
Shall I just ask ChatGPT to double check?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Season 4 is officially happening. Release window sometime in 2026. Season 3 has been confirmed for Mushoku Tensei. Exact date not yet. Run article reports a April 2026 month window being likely. So I don't think either one's confirmed, but it looks like it's a strong probability we'll get both in 2026.
All right, all right.
So the rest of the lineup: Fire Force Season 3 Part 2, January 10th, 2026. I'll be looking forward to that.
Mid.
Generational. For some respect. It inspired some of your favorite anime, Gachi Akuda. Yeah.
I wouldn't say Gachakuda is one of my favorite animes. I would say it's not a bad anime. It's a good anime. I like it.
Trigun Stargaze. I haven't looked into this, but it's saying it's a sequel coming January 2026. If it is the same sequel to Trigun Stampede, then I will be watching that as well. But I have no idea what this is. There's an anime called Chain Soldier Season 2 coming January 2026. And then we have Fate Strange Fake, which is a new series coming January 3rd, 2026. Golden Kamuy,
Yep, the fifth and final season.
Season 5, January 2026. My Hero
January
Academia,
January
Vigilantes,
25. You said that?
January 2026.
Yeah, it comes out on January the 25th.
Okay, January 25th. And then we have My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2 coming in January 2026. I will be watching that. And we have The Medalist Season 2, January 2026. And Sentence to Be a Hero, January 2026, new series. I think I've heard it mentioned once.
Did you see that it said that it's not confirmed? From your standards, it's not confirmed, but the third and final core of the fourth season of Dr. Stone's coming out next year.
Probably.
All right.
And then we have Undead Luck, a new anime special that premieres December 25th of this year.
Did you like Undead Luck, or have you seen it?
I have not. I have no idea what. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, okay.
Have you seen it?
I've not watched it either.
Yeah, it's saying anime special. So I don't know if that's an anime or a movie.
Sounds like filler.
Maybe. Is Code Geass Season 3, is that filler or is that canon?
I didn't watch it.
It gotta be if no one heard about it. And then we have Predator Badlands, which I'll probably see. It's coming November 7th, so next week. Predator movie.
All right.
And then our last piece of news, Scrubs. Scrubs is coming back in February 2025 on ABC. No, I will not be watching. That was just for the old heads. Scrubs is coming back.
You forgot the last part
I shouldn't
that
have.
we didn't talk about. We did not talk about Disney.
Oh yeah, that was a added thing. Um, yeah, so I think there's an anime coming out called Twisted something.
It came out already. It's called Twisted Wonderland.
You want to talk about it? Because I didn't put it in my notes. I forgot about it. It's
It's basically
yeah.
it's basically uh it's basically all the Disney villains going to school. It follows a
Mm,
high school student named Yukon Emma who is transported to the magical Net Raven College and must find a way home.
I don't know if that's a good way to explain it. It's not Disney villains, but they resemble Disney characters. They're not exact replicas of Disney characters. You're not gonna see Daffy Duck in this anime. You might
These
see
Disney, you might as well call them Disney villains if they're similar to them.
you might see someone that resembles Daffy Duck, but it's not gonna be actually Daffy Duck. But you can keep
But
explaining.
the plot basically is Yukon Emma must navigate this new world of magic with his classmates while searching for a way back home. The premise was when I told you he mysteriously got transported to a magic academy where the dorms are inspired by iconic Disney villains. Villain inspirations: the seven dorms are named after the legacies of Disney villains like Maleficent, Scar, and Jafar. The first episode was released on October 29th, 2025.
And also, the character design was by Yana Taboso, the creator of Black Butler. So, if you're a fan of that anime, it's gonna have similar style and stuff like that. And this is a Disney produced anime. It's made by Japanese studios and animes. Disney is just funding it and producing and licensing in it. Are you gonna watch it? Because I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. It would have been noteworthy for me if it was like actual Disney characters. Because I'd rather watch the real thing and not like people that just resemble the real characters.
What if it's good though? What if it's
It's not
getting
gonna be
paid by
good.
Disney? The animation has to be on par with the Demon Slayer.
It's not gonna be good. I don't
And
care
why do you
I
know
don't care what
this?
the story is. I don't care what the characters are. I have
How do you know
no
it's not going to be good?
because because I'm not gonna like it. I personally don't fuck with that concept of characters that resemble Disney characters.
Mm, sounds like a bunch of hate.
Damn, every opinion is hate now. Charles Barkley said it
Because
best.
you're not giving a
I'm
real
not interested.
excuse, a real reason. I'm just hearing
When
excuses.
when
Not even good enough excuses.
how is it hating when I see something like like if I watch the trailers and I don't want to watch that. How is that hating? Because it doesn't appeal to me.
Because you said you're not going to like it because it's going to resemble Disney characters. That's the only reason. Like, you know what? They're going to resemble Disney characters, so I don't want to watch it.
The setup
It's going to be
sucks. The
bad.
setup sucks
The setup sucks, but how do you know?
because it told us. It told us what it's gonna be. It's gonna be fake Disney characters, bro. I don't want to watch that. Let's move on. Fuck Wonderland, whatever it's called. Let us know how it is. So let's move on to our next topic. Okay. Next topic is going to be top five ocular powers in anime. We flipping a coin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Tails.
You got tails. Okay. I got knuckles. Nah, just kidding. Sonic joke. This is tails. So does that mean you pick or you go?
That means I get to pick who goes,
So
and
you get
that means I'm choosing you.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us our top five.
All right. Let's jump right into it. I You're probably gonna be a little bit disappointed because my criteria for this list is a little bit different. So, busted eye powers are probably not gonna be in this. I'm gonna tell you right now, Gojo Six Eyes is not on the list. Um, so yeah, you're probably disappointed.
Nah, he's not on my list.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like his eyes are very strong, but there's a lot others.
It's bullshit. It's hacks. That's partly why I don't like the show. But anyways, it's not about
Hater.
JJK. Number five is Kurapika. I like that it's connected to his clan. Not like no one else can have these eyes except for him. He's the only one that can use them. And I like how it makes him more versatile. The Scarlet Eyes basically allows him to use all six of the Nen specialties. So enhancers. It's been a while since I've seen this anime. Uh, I only know enhancer. Conjurers. He can use basically all of the Nen attributes, basically, and he was able to easily overpower his enemies in Hunter x Hunter. And it's not bullshit. I felt like it was fair, and it wasn't super duper overpowering. And so yeah, there's not much reason why, but I like his power, his eyes. So number four, I got the Gias, specifically Lelouch's Gias.
Okay.
The power to make anyone follow your command, but the only caveat to that is you can only use it once on one person. So you can't give two commands. You can only give one. And it's pretty strong. It's pretty versatile. The reason why it's not higher on the list is because it's Lelouch. Lelouch is smart. This power in other people's hands, or I should say sockets, would not be as effective if it was not in Lelouch's hands. Not anyone can wield this power and do what he did to that extent. It only happened because this was Lelouch with this power. With that being said, Lelouch is so goated, so intelligent, so driven that he would have achieved his goals anyways without Gias. It would have taken him many more years to achieve his goals. He would have had to do it the hard way. He probably would have joined the military, went undercover like he did anyways with the Gias. But he would have achieved his goals anyways without the Gias power. So number three, I'm gonna let you take a stab at this. This is a Naruto Ocular. I went with versatility and coolness. What do you think? Which eye is this? Byakugan,
Sharingan. It's
Sharingan,
it's
Renegon.
it's Sharingan or Renegon, but I'm hoping it's not Renegon unless you have other eyes. So I'm gonna say Sharingan.
It is Sharingan, but who's Sharingan?
Who's?
It's a specific person.
I forgot most of these characters' names. It's not Sasuke's. It's between Itachi's. It's between Itachi's, Obito's, and Itachi's friends. I forgot what his name was. You know what his name is?
Obito's friends.
No, no,
Madara.
Itachi's
Oh,
friend.
Shinsui.
Yes. It's between those three.
It's
Yes or
definitely
no?
not. No. Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's between those three. So I'm gonna go with Obito's
Nah. I don't know why you
Mhm.
said Obito.
because his is I'd rather have his than the others.
Okay, because all I've seen him do is just slip through stuff. That's all I've seen him
And
do.
that's cool as fuck. No one can ever touch you. Ever. Do you remember I told you one of my favorite powers on My Hero Academia was Prometheus? I forgot his name, but the number one high schooler or the number one schooler. I forgot his name.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario. And his weakness to his power was he had to hold his breath every time he did that. But Obito doesn't have to hold his breath. He can do it at any time as long as he wants.
Still almost lost to Monado.
Yeah, because he was Minato was the Flash. Like has years of training on top of Obito, knows how Obito fights, which he let's not say he knows how. Let's just say he's a trained, strategic, smart fighter. Like people were given that if they seen Flash, they were supposed to run. Not only did Minato beat Raikage and Killer Bee at the same time, but Raikage was one of the is supposed to be the fastest character so far that we know of in the anime.
Who beat Monado and Killer Bee?
No, 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 no. Minato beat Killer Bee and Raikage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Monado's
It was
just
kind
that
of a
dude.
stale. It was a kind of a stalemate at the end, but that's what I'm saying though. If Obito had more years of training, he could have beat them. And Obito's just not that good with using it. He's good enough. Now me, you know what I would do with that power, bro? You know what I would do. But go ahead, continue.
You
It's got to
know,
be Shusui then.
Obito's not that cold. So it's actually Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan.
Man.
I think he has the best eye in Naruto. The only thing that actually kind of sucks at is he doesn't have no flame control, no Amaterasu control like his brother Sasuke. He has the best genjutsu in the series. Shown, he probably. I mean, I didn't see any genjutsu from Madara, no genjutsu from Obito, no genjutsu from a lot of characters that have Sharingan. I didn't see any genjutsu from Kakashi, and he has a Sharingan. But by far, Shon, he has the best genjutsu for sure, and he has one of the craziest feats that I've seen in anime to this day. Is actually one of the craziest feats in anime. What he did to Kakashi.
I'm gonna say that Shishu's eye, his Genjutsu was better.
Slightly,
I
yeah.
mean,
I give him the
he,
slight edge. What else can he
I'm
do?
still listening though. I'm listening.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah, I know he got the flying Raja. Um, and then the Susanoo. The Susanoo is pretty versatile. It's not the strongest at all. It loses to Madara Susanoo and Sasuke's complete Susanoo because it's just not big enough. It's very pretty small in comparison. His Susanoo, but he does have the shield and he does have the sword that can absorb anything that it touches. And then also the what put him over the top over everyone else was his jutsu that he used on Kabuto. That put him over the top for me. Those three powers: the Materasu, the Genjutsu, the Susanoo, and then also the Genjutsu that makes you face yourself and accept yourself or something like that to get out the
I
Genjutsu.
thought that was Shushu's eye used.
No, that is a unique uh, Genjutsu, I believe. I believe there's three different OP Sharingan abilities. The Shitsui one is the one that allows you to manipulate the user without them being aware. That's the one that Danzo was trying to use on the commander.
Mm.
And then the second one is the one that Danzo used against Sasuke, which takes the light of the Sharingan and allows you to make whatever you want, reality or not reality. Any negative impact, like getting stabbed in the heart, is negated, but every positive action, like your attacks, are reality and can hit the opponent. So that's the second one, and then the third one, Itachi. It's the flip side to the one that Danzo was using. It takes the light of the Sharingan. So the jutsu that Itachi uses, it takes the light of his Sharingan. I don't believe Shitsui's ability takes the light. I believe he can still reuse it if he wants, but there's a long delay. So yeah, that's what put Itachi over the top for me. I'm pretty sure he knows everything that's on the Sharingan tablets. This dude's a genius. Even if he couldn't even read it, he could probably just figure it out through intuition. So yeah, that's number 3, Itachi. Number 2, you want to take any stabs? I feel like you have this one on your list.
You said you're not using anything too overpowered, so number 2 has got to be either the Shinigami eyes or
I didn't even think of the Shinigami eyes. And if I
no.
did, it wouldn't be on the list. That power's
Mm.
boring. I can see your name and lifespan. Okay, bro.
Yeah, but that comes with the Death Note.
It's boring.
If you get Shinigami eyes, you get the Death Note.
And half your lifespan taken away.
Okay, but you can kill anyone you want.
And live a short and sweet life.
No, I have no guesses. No guesses.
So I guess, okay, I'll just say Akashi from Kuroko no Basket.
Oh.
I love this power because of how he uses it, who he uses it up against, and it's not even his strongest form. This eye that he has, Emperor's Eye, is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It allows him to basically see the movements of his opponent, and then he uses his incredible basketball skill to use that momentum to his advantage. So he can break ankles pretty easily. He casually is able to literally make players submit to their knees, fall on their knees, two at the same time, even. High level
And
basketball
you,
players.
and you put that below. You put that below
You mean above?
Sharingan. Well, I put that above Sharingan.
Yes, because of how he uses it and who he uses it up against and the effectiveness of the eye. No one is a match for him. Even Kagami. Spoilers for Kuroko no Basket. We're gonna put spoilers for this, but even Kagami in the zone could barely contain Akashi. He could do some things, but Kagami, even Kisei is raw, but during that game, if Kisei couldn't do full copy for the entire game, I think he could do like 2 or 3 quarters max. He's not beating Akashi. But if Kisei is able to use that full copy, all of the Generation of Miracles for the whole game, then yeah, he's beating Akashi. And the only reason that Saren was able to beat Akashi was Kagami and Kuroko's chemistry, their experience playing together, and Kuroko and observing. This would not have been possible to beat Akashi, and Kagami and Kuroko are, yeah, I think they're the only 2 people that can do this combo, because of how long they've been playing and how long Kuroko has been observing, because he has to constantly observe and for his playing style, erasing his presence, making sure he's aware of everyone that's on the basketball court. He's very observant. And it's called what? The quasi. What was that combo called? Kagami and Kuroko. It's called something, but he was able to stop Akashi basically because he knew what Kagami was gonna do before Akashi did. That was the only way to beat Akashi's eye. So Akashi's goated, man. When his eye first awakened, I forgot who that tall dude was on Yosen. I forgot his name, but he was getting destroyed 1-on-1. Like he was losing 4-0, and he was about to get 5-0'd. And then when he unlocked his power, he just became a totally different man. Like he stole the ball before you was even aware of it. And he's scary. He's absolutely scary, and he can back it up easily. So that's my number 2, Akashi. Number 1. Any guesses?
No, everything you said has been completely different, so I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I did some deep research, man. I looked at everything. I looked at every anime that I've ever seen. But number 1, I have Pegasus Eye from Yu-Gi-Oh. I like this power a lot, and it matches Pegasus' personality and his character. So the eye, he has a millennium item that he has. There's 7 millennium items in Yu-Gi-Oh, and this eye allows him to read people's minds. He knows what you're thinking. He's able to peer into your literal soul. He was aware that Yugi, there was 2 souls in Yugi occupying him, and he was able to see that. And he just uses it in just such an overpowering way that you cannot beat him.
There was 2 souls inside of Yugi.
Yeah,
I thought it was always just one person, and they just showed us Yugi being serious and then not serious.
the Pharaoh soul. Yeah, there's an actual soul in him.
Okay.
And that was actually the only way that they could beat Pegasus, is by switching their souls to disrupt the rhythm of Pegasus reading their mind. They had to keep going, subbing each other in and out in order to beat Pegasus in this duel. So it was a miracle that Yugi could even beat him. Can you imagine playing a card game? Can you imagine playing, I don't know, Uno, and you know what's in everyone's hand? How such an unfair advantage it is. And he also has some sauce, some cosmic sauce. Not only can he see into the souls of other people, but he can trap souls into objects. He was trapping souls in cards. He was trapping souls in videos. Yugi's grandpa in the first few episodes trapped them in a DVD tape. And he can do this long distance too. He did that long distance across the state, across the nation. He just took Yugi's dad's soul and just put him in the TV, basically. Held him hostage. There are side effects though. There are basically the main side effect is that this eye, Millennium Eye, it slowly eats away at your sanity every time you use it. And by the time we see Pegasus in the show, he's already insane. He's already lost most of his sanity. You see him talking to his dead wife, having conversations with her, drinking wine. He's already lost it. He's not sane at this point. And he even gets illusions of his dead wife. And he actually sees the eye actually shows him real glimpses of his actual wife in the afterlife. So it's not just illusions. Sometimes he's seeing his actual wife in the afterlife. And that was his main drive to resurrect his dead wife using the Millennium Puzzles and Yugi's power. That was the whole reason he baited him into coming to the island to use Yugi's power to resurrect his dead wife. He was obsessed with that. And then also he has some Shadow Realm capabilities as well. Some Shadow Realm powers. He can pull people into the Shadow Realm and utilize the dark magic from that. So his eye is pretty busted. It's a shame what happened to him. You want to know what happened to him?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us.
So in anime, it shows he got his eye took from Bakura. That's the evil dude with the staff. He came into his castle, into his room, and in the anime it shows that Pegasus fainted. But in the manga, it's like way darker. In the manga, Bakura actually rips the eye from Pegasus' skull, and he dies like that. Blood sprayed on the floor. It's actually fucked up in the manga. But yeah, that's my
Does he
number
die in
one.
the anime?
Pegasus,
Yeah.
he dies, but he faints. Kind of like what happened in Avatar, that one character who fainted but actually died. Jet.
Also, after he fainted, that was the last time they seen him.
He shouldn't show up. He should be dead. And then he
Okay.
joins his dead wife.
Okay. Okay.
So, what you think of the list overall? I know it was not what you were expecting.
I thought we were supposed to talk about what we think would be the most powerful eyes, but
That's dumb. Why would I do
not
that?
our favorite eyes.
What's so fun about eyes that can see the future? That's done in a lot of animes too.
I don't think that's the best type of eye that can see into the future because most animes, most future sights can only see so far, and it can only see so much,
Oh
and you
no,
can't really do much with only seeing some of the future.
no, I'm not talking about just. There's a character in Bleach. I'm not talking about reading someone's movements or predicting their movements. I mean seeing what the future presents. You know what the entire future holds. You know exactly what's going to happen. That kind of future sight.
Mm.
But yeah, let's get on to your list. I got no honorable mentions.
All right. Well, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change one thing then because what you said resonated with me. I was thinking Shinigami eyes doesn't mean you come with the death note because there's just the eyes. You get the death note if the Shinigami gives you the death note, but just having the Shinigami eyes does not mean you have a death note.
That makes no sense.
Why doesn't it make
You
sense?
can't do a Shinigami ideal unless you have a Death Note.
We didn't present everything. We didn't present that if you do get Shinigami eyes, you do get a death note.
You can't even get the
Most death
eyes
notes,
unless you have a Death Note.
most death notes come only because of they got dropped,
If you have the
and
eyes, we're gonna assume you have a Death Note.
well, we can't assume that
That's
just
the
like the rest
only.
of these
That's the
eyes,
only way to get it.
because it's just like saying the six eyes from Jujutsu Kaisen. If you get the six eyes, you get all the powers that Gojo had.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's the
That's not the
same.
same. That's
Because
not
if
the
you have the six
same.
eyes, that means you get everything that Gojo has.
Because that's the condition. You can't get the deal unless you have the Death Note. Unless you own a Death Note.
But we weren't doing that though. That's not what it was said.
Is that on your
Anyways,
list?
I believe that just because you have Shinigami eyes does not mean you have the Death Note.
Okay.
If we're doing like what eyes would we want to have? Now, if
You're gonna
I
have the
could,
Death Note, bro.
I don't really care to see people die. So I'm gonna shelve the Shinigami eyes and I'm gonna switch it out for the six eyes because who wouldn't want Gojo's powers? Thinking
That's
about it,
not a good power.
that is a good power. Did you ever look up what Gojo's powers were?
I know a tiny bit about it. He could see a lot of detail. Is that right?
Not just
See
that, but
energy, cursed energy. He basically sees everything.
I'll do that later. I'll tell. For right now, I'm gonna put the six eyes at number two. We skipped everything, so starting off at
Okay.
number five, we're gonna go with Gias. It's exactly what you said about Lelouch. He's the only one who could have made this happen, but having that power is cool, man. Just being able to tell people what to do. I have had so many plans or just watching the anime. I just recently watched it as well. Just watched it. This is my third time watching Code Geass. By the way, I moved it up to the top five anime. But
Okay.
thinking about it, if I had Geass, There's so much I could do in life. So far, I can get. I've learned from watching Lelouch and the mistakes he's made, and I see what could happen if you overuse the power. I see that we can only use it once. Like he he didn't start using it to its full potential until the end of season. You could literally enslave the entire world. You could literally make it to where no one sees you. You could do all of these things. You can keep going to the next person, the next person, the next person. Like if you wanted to get to the president, you can get to the president within a day or 2 days. All you gotta do is go to the police, go to the mayor, go to the governor. Just keep going to the next, the next, the next. Just telling them like, hey, I'm a very important person. Take me to the most important person in the city, and just keep going on, or just say different words. Like you, dude, there's so much you could have done. It's just
I don't
insane.
how far are you getting with the Gias? How far are you becoming president with the Gias? Can you become
You
president with the Gias?
You can, man. You can literally as soon as you get to the governor, you could tell him to take you to all the college electorals who make the votes, and then you could talk to them like, "Hey, I'm gonna run for president in the next 4 years. So when you make your votes, you're voting for me. You will forget this conversation, but you will remember that you want me to be the president. You could do this. This is so much shit you could do.
You're Giasing who? The governor?
The mayor, the governor, the police, the sheriffs, the once we vote, our votes go to these, I forgot if it's called colleges or something, but I know that electoral votes matter more. Once you get those votes, you will become president. I have to look more into it to give you the full information. I'm just giving you little and small facts. But yes, you can become the president with gas. To be honest,
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
I might move Gias. I might move that to three. Yeah, you know what? I'm moving it to three because my list was made from what I think would be the strongest, not what I like the most. So
I think
what's
I
up?
think you have I think you're underestimating Gias. I don't think just the average Joe can use Gias and be on the top of the world. I think you have to
No,
have the intelligence to back it up. You have to have a well, thoroughly thought out plan. You have to have charisma too. Lelouch did not get to where he was on just Gias. He got to where he was with charisma as well. He he was in theater growing up,
he took
and
he took the long way. We don't. I don't need the long way, bro. There's a police station down the street. All I have to do is drive to the police station, talk to the clerk. Hey, where's the captain, the boss of the station? Can you
you're gonna
take
waste.
me to him?
Are you gonna ask him or waste Gias to ask him where he
I'm
is?
going to wait first. No, in fact, no. I'm going to use Gios automatically. I'm going to tell him in this sentence, take me to the most important person in this building if he's your captain, and then you will follow my orders from now on. But you will continue to be yourself. Now I'm gone. The conversation is gone.
All
The
you
next
have to
time I see him,
do, all you have to do is just say obey me.
that's all I have to do as well. But I don't want like a slave. I still want him to be himself.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely smarter ways to go about that, but
Hey, all I know is there's a lot I could do with it. Let's go to
and you could fuck up. Imagine telling someone to shut up, and they have to shut up for the rest of their life because you can't use it again on them.
let's go. That's my number three.
What was your number
Now,
4?
my number four is going to be Stone Eyes by Fairy Tale.
Wait, are you going from 5 to 1 or?
Yeah, I'm going to 5-1, but you asked me what my number four was.
Oh, did we
Now,
jump around?
yeah, we jumped around because when I was telling you, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch these around. So if we're going to go in order, my number five is, I forgot his name, but you should know his name. He's from My Hero Academia. Foresight. That's my number 5.
Oh,
That's his name, Foresight.
no, that's not his name. That is
No?
not his name. Are you talking about All Might's best friend?
Yeah.
Sir Night Eye.
Yeah, Night Eye.
What the hell? What did you say?
I said Foresight. That's his power.
Hell no. Hell no. What's up, Foresight? Hell no. That sounds like an insult.
But yeah, that's my
Oh, he's on your list?
yeah. That's my 5.
How how does his power work again? Can he read
His power works.
Anyone's future?
He literally sees a detailed version of a person's future, everything they'll do for about 1 hour.
He can only use it on one person at a time?
They didn't say that he had that he was only able to do it at a time. But don't forget, people can update their quirks and make them more powerful. So he could have gone further with his quirk.
He did. He did. He foresaw
All Might's future.
yeah, like way in advance.
And I don't think did he say All Might was gonna die?
Uh I'm not going to say anything about it cuz season 8 is still new. So,
Okay, we'll leave it be. We'll leave it. But anyway, that's my number 5, foresight. Being able to see the future, being able to you can plan out your life that way as well.
not Foresight, but Sir Night Eye, him
Yeah.
specifically. Okay.
Number 4,
Does he have the best foresight power?
no.
Okay.
4 was Stone Eyes from Fairy Tale. The ability to look at anyone and turn them into stone is crazy.
You watched Fairy Tale?
Yeah, I told you I've seen up to episode 140 something.
Okay, just the first Fairy Tale, the original Fairy Tale. Then they had Fairy Tale 2014 and okay.
But yeah,
Who's that again?
Evergreen.
And his power is foresight?
No. Number 4. We're talking about Stone Eyes. Evergreen's power is
Oh,
to
Stone Eyes.
yeah. She can look at you. If her eyes meet your eyes, she can turn you to stone instantly.
I don't
And she's
remember who that is. Was that a villain?
yeah.
Okay, if she's a villain, she probably got defeated. All the villains lose in Fairy Tale.
It's because you have to have eyesight. That's what makes it weak. Where you can't just do it. We have to look at you eyes to eye. And the other things are her limitations are if you are blind or if you have glasses on, it does not work.
That's dumb.
It's dumb. It's a drawback, you know. It's a drawback. It's still cool though. Now, that's my number 4. My number 3, what were we talking? My number 3 was Gios, you know, Lelouch. My number 2 is Six Eyes. Being able to see, feel, touch, know everything. It's pretty fucking awesome. You know, they didn't specify, but Gojo can teleport because he can manipulate space and time.
But
That's what his eyes can do.
I thought that was with Limitless, combined with Limitless.
I don't know if it was or not, but I do know that's what his eyes can do. Manipulate space and time.
You sure? You sure that's not Limitless?
Ask ChatGPT.
Okay.
Say, what does Gojo Six Eyes do?
Let me ask him specifically. What does Gojo 6? You should know though.
Yeah, I just told you.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm the one disputing, so
Yeah.
What does Gojo 6 eyes do? And does it allow him to teleport? But I could have sworn it was with limits. I thought 6 eyes just lets him see everything, all the energy, every piece of data that's available. his eyes. What does the six eyes actually do? Perfect energy reception, infinite precision control. So he loses no curse energy through casting techniques. He has absolute control. Enhanced senses and reaction time. He can process information faster than anyone. He has synergy with Limitless. The six eyes lets him use his family's limitless technique without frying his brain. It helps him calculate spatial distortions and maintain abilities like infinity continuously. Nope. So I was right. Okay. Nope. Six Eyes itself doesn't provide teleportation. However, Gojo can appear to teleport because his limitless technique can manipulate space, slowing and halting attacks. Combined with Six Eyes precision, Gojo casually can slide between locations. So even with the limitless, he's just moving really fast. It's not. I don't think it's actual teleportation. Even with that.
Did you watch that movie? That movie with Well, there's only one movie. Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, I don't remember much.
At the end of the movie, well, not near the end of the movie, he was with the kids with them, and then he told them to stand still, and then he did something to their bodies, and then they magically fast forward teleported to the school grounds. Do you remember that?
No, I only remember the part in the show where he used his technique on the people, and when he was taking out those hundreds of demons, he made everyone in the area take in 6 months of information at once, something like that. That's all I remember from that.
I'll show you that later. But you're right. Looks like I was wrong. It does not help him teleport or do anything. It looks like his eyes are just if efficient, enhanced reaction and processing, identifying techniques, and basically he just sees. It's not really an offensive ability. It just basically a better sight. It's basically
But
all.
it is necessary. His six eyes is necessary to be able to use techniques like infinity, because without infinity, he wouldn't have the precise control to be able to do that. Same way with his curse techniques, he wouldn't. It wouldn't be as precise if he didn't have his six eyes.
Well, then let's just say if you have the six eyes, then you have the limitless ability. Just like with
Oh
the
no,
Death
no,
Note.
that's not
If
it.
you
That's not it. That's not
if you
it.
have the death,
ChatGPT already said this. I already looked at
if you
this.
have the eyes, you get the book.
I already asked ChatGPT this. I did research.
Let's go. So my number one is
Bradley,
Renegon.
Pam.
More
Wait.
specifically,
I don't know. I don't know. You gotta explain this one.
I've told you what my favorite superpower was. If you think about that, you might be able to surmise what my
Teleportation. But is it a specific Renegon
is a specific
or just
person.
Renegon?
It's a specific person.
So it has to be Sasuke's.
Yes, Sasuke's Renegon.
But doesn't that all it can do is teleport?
No, he can do a lot more. He just doesn't do it.
He
He
can do
doesn't.
it. He can use like two paths of the six.
Yep, and he can teleport. He can go into different dimensions. He can do different jutsus. He just doesn't do all these things because I don't know why he doesn't. But the main thing is the teleport. I love teleportation, man. If I can teleport at all times and teleport wherever I want at any time, like it's wraps.
Okay.
I don't think I need to further explain Sasuke's power.
But isn't that what you thought Gojo was doing? And plus, Gojo can do more.
Well, you're hell bent on not giving Gojo his limitless abilities with his six eyes. So you know what I'm
But
saying?
that's
Like,
what you originally thought, though.
yeah, but You can do a lot more with Renegon. You can also you can Loki raise the dead.
But can Sasuke raise the dead?
We won't know. He probably can.
I don't think he can. Let me ask ChatGPT. Can Sasuke raise the dead with his Renegon?
I would like to hear that answer.
Short answer. Technically, yes, but not really anymore. Renegon comes
Let's
with six
go.
paths. He never learned Rene Tensai. Why he can't do it? It doesn't automatically give you all the techniques mastered, just the potential. He never trained under anyone to teach him that. Uh, it's very deadly. Using Rene Tensai drains all of your life force.
Hey, that's what was happening to Pain.
But his Renegon is a special variant with space time abilities like opening portals, swapping places, and seeing dimensions. It's more dimensional. Can the Renegon raise the dead? Yes. Can Sasuke specifically do it? No, because his version doesn't specialize in that. Even if he did, it would kill him.
Even if he
All right.
we'll go we'll focus more on the Renegon. But yeah,
I'm just really glad that you didn't say Pain because he never had Renegon. He was gifted Renegon by Madara. All right, so we're ready to move on. You can give your, I'll give my five, and you can give your five real quick, just to summarize. My five was Kurapika's Eyes, Lelouch's Gias, Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan, Ikashi's Emperor Eye, and Pegasus' Eye.
my five were Sir Night Eye, that's Foresight. Four was Stone Eyes by Fairy Tale. Three was Gias by Lelouch. Two was Six Eyes. And one was Renegon.
Not Sasuke's Renegon. They can't raise the dead.
He has the potential to do it,
He
which means
hasn't learned it.
if I learn it or practice it, I can do it.
He could. It's just gonna kill him.
I mean, if he gets strong enough, he could make it work.
And he ain't got the chakra. He ain't got the senju. You know. He ain't got that life force.
How much we got left?
The Locust Invasion. Let's see where we're at, because I'm pretty sure we're over. Okay, wow. An hour and 13. We can shelve it.
All right, let's shove it for next
Yeah,
time.
let's do that. So, our versus battle is going to have to go next week because we're over time. But yeah, let us know what y'all think of the list. Anything else you want to say before we conclude?
You guys should check out To Your Eternity. I'm gonna stand by that for a while. To Your Eternity is a great anime, and if you haven't seen Frieren, you might as well watch it now because season 2 is coming out next year.
Damn, there's not much time. Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna go back and watch it for sure. I did go back to JoJo's Bizarre. I'm still trying to figure out where I left off because I'm like rewatching episodes I've already seen, but it is jarring my memory of the events of what happened in the anime. But
Just
I'm
start
trying.
off from season 3
I'm at near the end of part two.
of season 1. I mean season 2.
Yeah, with the original Jonathan's grandson. Where how far did you get in JoJo?
I'm caught all the way up. Well, I'm caught almost all the way up. I'm 4 episodes behind of the latest season.
Season 6.
Yeah,
That's
I thought it
impressive.
was season 5,
You
but if it's
never
season 6,
you never talk about JoJo.
we never bring it up. Dude, I've seen almost all anime. I've all good anime. I've seen a great amount.
Uh, Bleach, Hajime no Ippo, Gintama.
I've seen Bleach. I've seen some of Gintama. I have not seen some of Hajime no Ippo. That's been on my list, so it's going to be watched.
Top sports anime.
I just keep forgetting about it. But I got you. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I watch Hajime no Ippo by the end of this year. How many seasons?
Three. First season
Three.
is 75 episodes.
God damn.
I know. I watched when I watched it the first time. I finished the first season in maybe like 3 days, 4 days. I was watching it all day back
I'm
in
about to say
college.
you. You-
And
But all
then
right, man.
season 2 and 3 are 25 episodes. So let's get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Double O podcast. This is your host Pennywise TV and your co-host Unknown Skillz.
We appreciate y'all for watching.